Today I want to talk about something really important in the world of recording. My name is Ken Candelas. I am a pro audio professor and I am also co-founder of Metal Mastermind. And today's topic is about something called the golden rules of recording. What are the golden rules? Well, there's 6. The first one being that you must have a great performance. Doesn't matter how good it sounds, if the performance is bad, the performance is bad. Can't polish a turd. The second one, the right instrument. This could also mean, do you have even the right vocalist for the job? So care about what instrument you use, the quality of the instrument, because as good of a performance or as good of a microphone as you have, if you're playing on a beginner, let's say, drum set that is made of cheap poplar wood and not like rock and birch or oak wood or mahogany or anything like that, it's not going to sound quite right. It's going to sound a little bit plasticky, a little bit, hollow. It's not going to sound, professional. So that's the second golden rule. The third golden rule, the right environment. And that is everything from setting the mood to having the best acoustic space as possible. I actually have a course on this. It's called Metal Studio Designer, which is basically a university level course because I teach at universities, 4 of them, and it is at a fraction of the cost. And it's meant for metalheads, which goes over about the sciences and all that kind of stuff. Metal Studio Designer, check that out for sure. But notice how all these 3 have nothing to do with the microphone you choose. Isn't that interesting, right? Because the source matters. So finally, number 4 is the microphone. Now, this is whether or not you decide you want to use a dynamic, a condenser, a ribbon, right? Anything of the sort on the right source, right? So typically, you got a couple of options with many, many different things. The combination of the mics that you choose can play a huge impact on the quality of sound that you get. Now, that's fine and dandy and all, but it doesn't matter unless you know how to use it, right? So that's number 5. Placement of the microphone, okay? So learning placement, and this is where a lot of people take a lot of time in their growth in learning about audio, is how to place a microphone in just the right spot, right? This is paramount. Knowing how to use your tools and using the right tool for the job. The last but not least is the preamplifier. What preamplifier are you using? This is all in terms of subjective taste. And what you're looking for, right, is how much is the relationship between the microphone's dynamic range capable with that preamplifier, or you may be looking for just more color in a certain way, right? Neves, I like to associate Neves to like dark chocolate. When you get like an API, that's more of like a mint, very, very forward in the mid-range, opens up your nostrils kind of thing. So find your own analogies, the ones that work for you. But in my career, I've always found that using my experience and relating them to ways of other things in life, analogies to other things in life, always have helped me and my students as well. So I like to also throw in a little bonus one in there, which is less important, but still very important. And I like to put in the converter, because going from analog to digital is a big step. And there are many, many different types of converters out there. And you've got, all different kinds of sounds that they also make too. And if you don't believe me, talk to Apogee, okay? Apogee Digital, also the person who gave me this microphone, this Clip Mic Digital 2. This is an Apogee microphone, and they were one of the first, if not the first company to actually make great converters in this industry. They put the entire idea of putting digital in a studio on the map because when digital first came out, it wasn't that great, but they made it great. So check them out. Apogee Digital, thank you so much for the lavalier. And those are some golden rules for you too. Anyway, see you around the next one.